What's going on, guys? My name is Flickify, and welcome to episode 12 of my second season of career mode with York City. And to review last episode, we had a huge cup match against Blackpool, and we managed to win that one in penalties. So we're through to the next round of the Capital One Cup, but that will not be occurring in this episode. We've got a couple npower League 1 matches, but before those even begins, we're going to get a job offer here for the manager role at a club that I've never even heard of. So obviously, I'm going to reject that. I'm happy here at York City, and we're doing well with the club, and we definitely are looking to have a bit of potential in future years. We also get an update on Joe Jerome. Not much has changed there. He's still 15, so we are not able to sign him to the youth squad quite yet. So once he turns 16, I will be sure to pick him up as long as we have the funds to do so, which right now we do not, so hopefully we can get those funds. But we go into the first match of the game, first match of the episode against Colchester. But before that starts, Pagalo is expressing his unhappiness with his role in the squad yet again. And due to that, I'm going to go ahead and put him on the loan list. Obviously, it's not the winter transfer window yet, so he will not get any offers. But maybe that will help his morale, knowing that, yes, I'm going to put him on the loan list, and hopefully another club will go ahead and pick him up in the winter transfer window. And I also do give him the start this match, and he will not be the only change we make in this match. I do make quite a few substitutions to start this game off. I put in Pagalo, as I've said, in for Burn to start the match off, and keeper. And we also put in Gaikwad and Valverde, R2 if you want to call it backup center backs. And also Potts will get the start because Azogue is injured for about 5 days. So this is just a quick start for Potts. And he's obviously a great player, and he plays pretty well in the center defensive mid role. And right now we're sitting 7th place in the league. And as I've said in previous episodes, that middle of the table is really highly congested. So just one win can bump us up maybe 3 spots. And because we want to get those wins, we're going to go with a smart pass there. Played into Henley. We will get the early goal in the 11th minute. He's going to do a little bit of a robot. And we were all over Colchester in the start of this match. Here Sinclair is through on goal. He has beaten the defenders, and a nice through ball played into him. He's going to try to go far post, and that one hits the post. Just barely nicks the post, and that will bounce right back. And on the counter attack, Colchester will play a little bit of passing, a nice bit of passing here, a nice through ball into Compton. Compton will try to find the man in the center. That's going to be Woodsworth, and Woodsworth is just going to do a little bit of work, a little bit of dribbling, try to find his man on the cross, and after a little bit of dribbling, he's going to finally send in the cross. A nice bit of a save there from Burton, but a poor clearance and a nice bit of defense, and yet another poor clearance, but we finally do manage to clear that one out, and we keep the game at 1-0. And Colchester is on the attack yet again. It's going to play a good ball to Woodsworth, and an atrocious bit of defending leads to an easy goal for Wordsworth. And that was really a bad bit of defending. This might have been my first match of the game, first match of the day, and my defending might not have been up to par. But regardless of that, we go into halftime 1-1. So not too bad. A nice start for us, but not as great of an end to the half. And here again, Colchester is on the attack, and Bean is got a decent chance. He's going to try to foot that into the far corner. Luckily for us, though, that's going to go just wide the post. And we will make some substitutions at this point. We're going to be taking out Potts, Henley, and Avila, and we're going to be putting in Walker, Johnson, and Blair, trying to bring in a little bit of pace and a little bit of experience through Walker. And obviously, Blair has been a decent player in previous seasons. But unfortunately, not much happened in the second half, and the game will end at a draw 1-1. So not too bad, but we do want to be getting those wins so we can get ourselves a little bit higher up in the table. And in the press, they finally decide to say that Flickify stays put at York City. Not much of a surprise there. I had no expectation or no belief that I was going to be leaving York City. And we move right into the next match against MK Dons. This will be a big match. They are sitting 11th place in the league, so a little bit higher than us. So this should be a match that we should be doing well in. And to start the match off, we will do some more substitutions. I believe Azogue was still injured at this point, and Potts was a bit tired, so I decided to put in McLaughlin in to start at the center defensive mid role. We're also going to be putting in Kelly at one of the cam positions, Belanta as well at a cam position, and Sorrentino, I believe I put him at striker in this match. And we go into the game against MK Dons. It's going to be an away match here. And right now, you guys can see the league table. We were sitting 6th place, so we actually moved up a spot, which is good to see. And that's right where we want to be. As long as we're in the top 6 spots, I am happy. And just to start off the match, Benzia gets a yellow card. You guys are about to see what for. Unfortunately, one of MK Don's players got injured off a pretty bad tackle from Benzia. I'm sure it wasn't intentional, but that was a bad tackle regardless, and definitely worthy of the yellow card. Kind of fortunate not to get the red card. So it's sad to see that for the MK Dons player, but hopefully he recovers well, and it will just be a little minor injury for him. and that did not seem to affect their performance at all. Powell is in through goal. They're going to try to play it across, but we had our sweatbands on. We covered the sweat there, and yeah, we managed to keep the game at 0-0 by covering the cross in the middle. The MK Dons continue to play the attack, just a bit of defending. The double team does not work well. They just find another player, and MK Dons will try to find the man in the center, and on the one-time shot, he managed to put that away. Potter will beat Daryl Burton on his near post. Kind of a disappointing bit of performance there from Burton, but you know, keepers have those days. As a keeper myself, I know that it's some of those days you just nothing works out for you, and I guess for Burton there, that just didn't work out for him. But Benzia, luckily, they're not even going to come to him. And what do you guys expect there? Benzia is obviously going to put that away. I mean, if you're going to give Benzia a clean chance on goal, he's pretty much going to finish that. And luckily for us, we go into halftime 1-1. So after conceding an early goal, we managed to pull it back through Benzia. And who else would you guys have expected that to be? The MK Dons here in the second half, about the 60th minute, will slide that one right by the keeper. Bodic will get that one in the 61st minute, and MK Dons is up 2-1 against us here. And obviously, because we're down, we will make some substitutions. At this point, I took Dos Santos, Benzia, and Belanta out of the game, obviously due to their fitness, and we put in Chambers, Henley, and Blair. And as I've said in previous episodes as well, our depth in the squad is quite decent, so we have enough players that we can make substitutions like that, and we will take the smart pass there, obviously, because we're down a goal. We need to get the sure thing goal. We're not going to try to finesse by the keeper or any of that, and we managed to pull another 2-2 draw, and 2 draws in this episode, so we want to be getting wins, but I guess we're not losing games, so that is not too bad. But that brings the end to the episode, guys. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like rating, and I'll see you for the next episode of my career mode. If you made it this far into the video, consider leaving a like if you enjoyed the episode. Also, to see future episodes of my career mode, be sure to subscribe to stay up to date with my uploads. And lastly, you can click on the video annotation in the middle of your screen to be taken to the previous episode of my career mode.